The zombies pounded on the door. They moaned, hissed, and rammed their bodies against the walls. I half wished they'd just hurry the hell up and get it over with. I'd spent the last 8 hours surrounded by the undead, trapped in an upstairs bedroom of a suburban home. You know the ones, those cookie-cutter houses in generic subdivisions, where people pick up their morning paper in their robes and wave at each other with forced grins. Well, before the new neighbors moved in, that is. I sat cross-legged with my back against the far wall, staring at the door. I reached for the empty plastic water bottle next to me, stuck my tongue out, and tried to coerce another drop out of it. No luck, like the previous 4 attempts. At least the effort pried my tongue loose from the roof of my mouth. Joe, my dog and fellow zombie killer in arms, looked at me from across the bedroom with that expression he saved for when he thought I was being an idiot. I'd been seeing that face a lot lately. What was I supposed to do, though? The thing bit me. I'd had to cut the finger off. Maybe I shouldn't have used a bread knife, and maybe I shouldn't have slightly passed out. But maybe he could cut me some slack. I mean, what does a dog know about split-second decisions where life hangs in the balance? Yes, I should have paid attention to his lowered ears, his deep growl, and stiff tail. But we needed to get away from the pack or we'd be dead. I didn't hear him complaining when I pulled him through the patio doors while they clawed at his tail. But there were other things to worry about now. I suspected the door wouldn't hold much longer. I'm no carpenter, but the loose hinges and splinters around the frame didn't give me the warm and fuzzies. I looked for a way out, again, and came up empty. Again. The door wasn't an option, for obvious reasons, and try as I might, I couldn't reach the attic door. It was open too, but just out of reach. It teased me every time I glanced at it, like the hot girl at the club, who winks at you, but ends up going home with a douchebag named Zayden in a leather jacket who's wearing too much body spray. The bedroom window would have shown promise, if not for the steel shutters that, alas, were welded shut. I knew they were welded because I'd spent an hour trying to force them loose with a pry bar. The only thing I got out of that was a lump on my forehead from when I slipped and landed face first on the windowsill. I'd try cussing at them in German when I gave it another go in a few minutes. Joe nuzzled up to me as I considered our options. I scratched him behind the ears with my good hand, just the way he liked it. The darkness exacerbated my claustrophobia, but I was afraid to turn on my flashlight. Come morning, we'd try to take advantage of that and make a run for an open window I glanced in the hallway outside the bedroom. But for the time being, we were stuck. I took inventory of my supplies for the 100th time just to get my mind off things. I thought I might have missed something important. I hadn't. In my possession were a beat-up Mossberg 512-gauge shotgun, lovingly named Big Betty, 4 hand-loaded shells for said shotgun, and a 9mm P226 Sig Sauer with 3 rounds.